Hello and welcome back to Indies Uncovered. I'm still Colin Mahern.
I'm still Matthew.
Good, glad. It's important to check every now and again. We're going to be playing our second indie game today, Matthew. You're playing this one.
This is There Is No Light by Zelart. And it is, well, let's take a look. I'll show you what it is. And I hope that I do a bit better playing it than I did when I was playing it before this stream. When I first booted this up, I thought it was going to be a kind of pixel art metro type thing, because we seem to be living in a kind of tunnel. And there is a kind of a society in some kind of underground setting. It's all a little bit mysterious. I think you're meant to kind of piece it together from chatting to people. But yeah, you can kind of chat to these spots. But let's gonna push on so we can get to some dog murdering. Spoiler alert.
Okay. Are we talking Resident Evil zombie dogs at least?
Unpleasant dogs, I'd say.
Alright, okay.
But yeah, there's this sort of underground society, this little sort of town of people. You can kind of walk around and you can kind of get into people's problems. So this person's saying, like, my neighbour has all this medicine, I need to exchange them. He's got nothing to exchange them for. Should he steal?
Oh.
And you can kind of offer guidance. So you can kind of do this yes-no. So I'm like, yes, go for it, steal. And then there's a sort of morality system at play.
Oh, and I like that because, you know, often, I don't know, the Mass Effect is like the blue option is going to be Paragon, like everything is colour, whereas you picked
I was like, sure, it's okay to go for it. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of this kind of stuff. You know, show me the way, hand. They're calling you hand. I don't know what, or he's talking to his hand. One of the two. And you can ask a little question, get some more information. And I don't know if these choices are going to like play out and you're going to see them down the line. They are reflected in a second, you'll see, in a kind of interesting way. I'm going to get to the action because, you know, no doubt you want to see me getting mauled by dogs.
Of course, yeah.
But, you know, shall I rat him out to the corpse? Yeah, go for it. Oh no, we've pushed deeper into the red.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's that. It's odd.
It is odd, yeah.
Like, you know, I think if you spend some more time in the demo and talk to everyone, you'll get like a better picture of what's kind of going on in this world. Like the nature of the threat it faces. It's quite kind of feels quite unique. The sort of the enemy design and this kind of weird sort of goo.
Yeah.
Quite nice little.
Very
memorial river.
Very serene. This is all very nice. I mean, they're still dealing with some dark things, maybe, but the music. I mean, I'm just waiting for these dogs.
Waiting for these dogs. I've promised you the dogs. It will happen.
I was promised dog murdering, Matthew.
Almost. See, we can chop up some bins.
What's that little bar? The red bar?
I think that's like a sort of a rage. You sort of build it up by doing kind of consecutive damage, and then I think it's there to sort of encourage you to play quite kind of aggressively. Is the kind of vibe of it? It's sort of, you know, quite like quite an evasive kind of combat system, a lot of quick dodging, but I think you're encouraged to kind of keep the pressure up and kind of stay in the kind of the heat of the battle. So there's this guy.
Who's this fella?
I don't know, but he
he's mocking the people, is he?
Well, he seems to be mocking like the decisions we've just made.
Theft. Oh.
Yeah.
And what if his children are sick?
Yeah. So he kind of, if you spend more time in the area, there's some other decisions you make. And he kind of, he's there to kind of sort of tell you off.
Huh.
Now we're in the dog zone. Things are all about to get a bit dog o'clock. There's a leveling you can
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we haven't got any of those flaming skull things, so that isn't going to happen anytime soon. See?
Vicious, yeah.
I guess they are zombie dogs. They got like growth.
I mean, yeah, they don't look too pleasant.
See, now the meat is all spicy,
Okay.
but I haven't got any other enemies to...
So is your main goal in this game, like, are you just the protector of...
Yeah, there's a lot of talk of someone's gone missing in these tunnels. You're kind of pushing into them. I didn't get massively far into these tunnels, so it's kind of, you know, I don't know sort of if it's just like pushing deeper into this one dungeon, or if there'll be multiple areas. From looking at the screenshots, so there seems to be quite a lot of variety in the areas, so I'm assuming it kind of open out quite a bit. Clearly some bad stuff went down.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good to be...
No, it doesn't at all. What's that?
I don't know, there's lots of stuff you're like, is that going to be like an enemy? Oh. Nice. Butterflies seem to point you in the direction of lore.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I really skimmed through that opening area. There's a lot more kind of going on there. So people should definitely get the demo and take their time. But I figured people would want to see me chopping up some dogs, rather than...
That's what people have come here for. And some kind of... What's that? That hooded figure with the... He's dead now, so...
Yes. We chop up everything. Yeah, things don't tend to live long enough for me to really, like, sit around kind of drinking what they are and pondering
Studying
them.
the character
I'm
design.
very much a, like, chop them up first kind of approach.
If it moves, it dies.
Yeah.
That seems like what you're meant to do in this game, so...
Yeah. That's what they should call it. If it moves, it dies. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you see all
this is... Yeah. Like, what's that about?
Yeah,
is that going to come alive?
Like,
is it?
You know, like the enemy, the designs of the things. You don't know, like, were they enemies? You know, are they good things that have died? Were they, like, our people? Mm-hmm. Lore for you to read.
But yeah, the just corpses scattered about and like the destruction of those presumably who have come before you.
Yeah, you can get other weapons as well. You've got 3 weapons.
Okay.
Ooh. So you can also punch.
Ooh,
Do a little uppercut.
Magic purple punch.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. That's the law that you have to wrestle with. I like that the butterflies guide you. That's nice, because it can be a bit hard to otherwise to like identify like what you're meant to interact with. And but yeah, and you've got a big ass sword as well.
Wow. It does seem to just leave you to your own devices more or less. Is that right? Like it just kind of...
Yeah. You're kind of, you know, trying to kind of get a read on the world by picking up the bits and bobs. You're just sort of exploring, sort of feeling your way around it. In this demo anyway, like the progress through the area seems relatively linear. Oh shit.
Oh.
Right. Yes. It's getting spicy.
Listen, when things get spicy, things get said. So...
Yeah, I'll be careful about that. Oh. There's a slight, I haven't quite got the times right. There's a tiny bit of a delay on the sword swipe. Which, like, makes it feel quite hefty, but you also feel like you want to... Ooh. Yes, I like the blood splatter as well.
Yeah.
Good blood spray. That's what you want. Oh.
Yeah, it seems kind of maze-like, this area.
Yeah, it's not like randomly generated or anything like that. I mean, it's not a procedural thing. I've seen if you watch the trailers for this, there's some really massive, like, creepy looking boss creatures, which looked amazing. I didn't get to anything like that in the demo myself. Ooh. Do it. Yeah, the weird thing about this big sword is it seems to break and then you can't use it for a bit.
Oh!
I forgot I had health.
It's those zombie dogs, you know, they...
Oh, just push me back here. It's fine, it's fine. We'll push on.
Yeah, just devour those zombie dogs.
Oh, it's put me back quite far. God damn it. Be fine.
But each, like, do you know if the rest of the game plays out in this way? Is it sort of like dungeons that you're going into?
Yeah, it sort of seems to have that vibe. Like I say, it's hard to say whether it's going to have that kind of sort of Dark Soulsy kind of sprawl, or if it's going to be more sort of self-contained. I mean, this seemed like the major exit point from that village. Like this was the entry into the tunnels, and they're talking about the tunnels. So whether it all kind of folds out here and sort of weirder stuff sort of emerges over time is sort of yet to be seen. But yeah, here at least it's just this sort of quite sort of atmospheric. Oh man. Oh, we're in Punching Town.
It seems hard.
It's
challenging.
Like the time, like it's not as, but you know, you've got like a relatively generous health bar, and you know the evasive moves. It's more that there's if you sort of snag things with the attack, it sort of stuns them quite a lot. It's just that there's quite a big break between you sort of go 1-2, and then there's quite a
oh, right.
so it sort of feels the rhythm you need to get into is like slash dodge. But I just keep forgetting that. Yeah, we're getting that dog murder on. Oh, jeez! Okay, come on.
Right, so we got back here pretty quick.
Back here, yeah. Yeah, there's an area a little bit on from here where it just got a bit spicy all of a sudden.
So I think actually the last time you were saying the key sword thing, the Kingdom Hearts thing, is like that breaks.
Yeah, it sort of seems to break. I don't know if it's... Oh. That's why I shouldn't play around with it. Ah!
Okay. But use whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh, come! I knew this was going to happen. When I was playing this demo, I was like, I know this... I did get further than this before we did the stream.
I believe you.
Oh...
That's it. Give it another go. We have time.
Yeah, I wanted to it gets a bit spicier later. There's a lot more. Oh my god! It's when you get impatient, you know.
Yeah.
That's always the
It's
problem
all right.
with these things.
We're all friends here. Everyone at home is cheering you on.
Indies Uncovered.
Matthew.
Yeah, that's it.
Matthew.
It's the same. It's for the same 5 minutes of Indies Uncovered. Oh, it's the dogs! It's the dogs!
They have an incredible leap, those dogs. They can just... and then take a little bite out of you.
Oh no, tell me about it.
Is that... so the reason I mentioned dungeons was... well, I mean, it's dungeon-like, but... like, you've died twice now and you've been put back to the one...
Yeah.
like, is it... I mean, unforgiving or...
Oh, I don't know. You see, just beyond where I keep dying, there do seem to be sort of checkpoints at play.
Oh, okay.
Oh, these dogs, man.
Have you a...
bad dogs.
have you a health kit, a health...
I've used it.
okay. Oh, doggy.
Oh my god. I just can't keep dying. Listen.
tough. It's when the lights are on, the mics are hot.
I genuinely got further than... Maybe if I go back... I genuinely got further than this the first time
You
I
haven't got
played
any
it.
skill points, have you?
No.
No skull.
Oh, it's tough. This is my worst nightmare, dying again and again in a demo, being watched online, the place where they famously forgive bad gameplay. Ah, yes.
I believe what's this? Fourth time's the charm.
Fourth time's the charm, honestly.
'Cause I'm curious. You've talked up the next part, so I wonder what it looks like. Oh, that dog didn't last long.
It's the dogs. I just got to focus on the dogs. It's mad that I find the dogs more troublesome than the giant dudes with the swords. Oh. Now he starts dying to the giant dudes with the swords. Right on cue.
I have questions for you, but I
yeah, you can
kind
get
of I don't want to.
I can do my elite level play at the same time.
Okay. Who did you say the developer of this was again?
I believe they're called Zelarts.
Okay.
Who I'm not familiar with. Whether this is their first game, I do not know. I do like the style of it a lot.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds, like the chunkiness of the sprites reminds me a little bit of like Game Boy Advance style. You know, it almost, and obviously Game Boy Advance couldn't run something that's sort of big and complicated, but it's almost got that kind of like sort of Game Boy Advance sort of HD kind of vibe to it. It's cool. It's neat. I'm just too scared to use the other sword, because every time I use the other sword, that's when I die.
Yeah, no, forget the key sword, the key blade.
Yeah.
So it's here. Here is the tricky bit.
Right, that's the dog gone.
Oh, look at that piece of cake.
Oh, there we go.
Excellent work.
Oh, so much dog blood.
Look at this.
So much dog blood everywhere. Right.
The important thing is your blood is inside you.
Yeah,
so
my blood is in me. The dog blood is outside.
on the walls, yeah. Alright, so this is obviously your second checkpoint, is it? Another skill tree thing? Right,
Which I still can't do anything with. Oh yeah, this is where I died a lot. If you thought I died a lot before...
Whoa!
This is like big dog fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh my word. See, I told you.
Oh dear. Oh Matthew, you don't like dogs and all it is dogs. Look at this. Doing well though.
Oh! No doggy!
That was no, that was good. It was very good.
That would have been such an amazing... See, that here the checkpoint is...
Oh, it's right there.
It's right in the dog zone.
Have another crack at the dog.
Oh my word. It's just enough of a... Oh my word. No.
Oh. Tension.
Is it infinite dogs? Oh. They're like, how many dogs? Is there just a man throwing dogs at me up there?
Again.
How many dogs are there? Do I have to kill the big guy for the dogs to stop coming?
101 zombie killer dogs. There's nowhere you can run off to, is there?
Oh.
Like, I wonder...
Oh my god! There's so many dogs in this area. This is the back.
I mean, Yeah, have another go. We have time for you to try and beat these dogs, Matthew.
I just want to do it so that this like ends on a really heroic note. Or maybe I've got to kill everyone. Maybe
kill the hooded figures. Oh wow!
Oh, Jesus! He never turned up before.
Whoa!
Oh my! Oh, it's Big Pete! Oh, it's infinite dogs. Oh, here it is. It's the dogs, mate. Who's been killing all me dogs? Okay.
Oh.
So it's infinite dogs until I get rid of these guys.
Yeah. See. And there's only 2 of the hoodie, or 3 of the hoodies, and then Pete. There he comes. Right. You've hit him 6 times, is it? Oh! Wow, oh, that lad means business. Oh, Matthew,
Oh, how many health has this fucker got? Oh, sorry.
So yeah, he has, and he's going to get another 6 now, yeah. So the green things were his green dots are his phases. Oh! Look at that. What a note to end on.
Heroic.
Indeed. Just forget the other parts.
Honour restored. A little bit.
So this is There Is No Light.
There is no light. There is a lot of dogs. And you have to...
Colon. There's a lot of dogs.
We found a man. We found a man. That's a heroic note to end on.
Yeah.
There is no light. Yeah, get the demo. There's like I said, there's a lot more going on in it. You can spend your time in that opening town, kind of dig through the system. Maybe you'll get into the upgrades a bit more. I didn't get a skill point, so I've not been able to toy with that. But yeah, I think this is neat and full of dead dogs.